So I received a message from a friend of mine saying, "Hey dude, could you please review The End by Angelo Carbone? Thinking about getting it." Yes. Yes, I can. Roll a tape.
Piper Magic Product Review.
Hello friends and welcome to the Piper Magic Product Review. I'm your host Nick Kay, and today we are looking at The End by Angelo Carbone. The End is a remarkable book test that simplifies the art of mind reading, allowing you to effortlessly read a word your spectator is merely thinking of. What you get. In this package, you get the book, which is a lovely 326 cream color page and seemingly looks like a book that's been published by Penguin. It's actually really convincing. It looks exactly like an ordinary reading book. You get written instructions as well as a QR code that goes to a video tutorial. And you get 2 stickers that serve as a crib, which I think is a brilliant idea. Difficulty. This is not at all difficult. In fact, over time, when you memorize all the bits that need to be memorized, I'm sure that it'll come through a lot easier, but erroneous of that, there's some really cool handlings using the crib so that you don't have to remember everything. So, super easy. You can basically do it straight out of the box. Pros and cons. Pro. The written instructions include a word-for-word script that Angelo himself uses for his performances. And this is great because a lot of times when you know the method of a trick but you're very unsure how to present it, that kind of sucks. So the fact that you get this up front, awesome. Speaking of method, it's completely hands-off, no peeking, no memorization, and there is a lot of words to choose from. There's like 19 words. That's insane. It also looks and reads like a normal book. Like the book looks legit as, and the font is nice and big, and it kind of combats all the things that you could be facing when you're trying to do a book test. I do a book test in my work and repertoire, and there's so many times that you got to make sure that when you're scoping out someone from the audience to make sure that they're not wearing glasses or that they're not too drunk, that they can't see the font. Like this book really combats all that, so thumbs up for that one. And the last thing I want to mention is that there's some cool ideas and cool handlings, not only from Angelo, but also from Titanus and Lloyd Barnes. These ideas alone really elevate the value of what you're picking up here, and they're super clever guys sharing super cool ideas, so thank you, fellas, for the ideas. Con. So what sets this book apart is that it's presented in such a way that, you don't miss. Like when you go for a guess or for a fishing method, you don't miss, and that's the strength it has. Now, to some degree, that's kind of true, but it's not as much a hit as it is a ricochet. Let me explain. It's kind of like this. It's like having a spectator pick a playing card, and they look at the card, and it's a black card. And then you put it back in the deck, and you need to fish for an answer. So you go, "Oh, your card is red." And they go, "No, it's not red." And you go, "Oh, on the back it is." So it's kind of a hit, but it's not like a strong hit. So, again, doesn't detract from the method or make it any less cool, but it's just not the hardest hit. More like a ricochet. I think you guys deserve to know that. Cost. Piper Magic currently have this for 188 Aussie dollars, which seems like a lot, but I think it's actually a fair price, and here's why. I did my diligence and had a look online to find the mother of all book tests, which is basically not too far as methods are concerned and with this presentation. Now, the cheapest one I could find was $200 US. How much is that? Hey, convert $200 US.
200 United States dollars is approximately 310 Australian dollars and 84 cents.
So it's like $4 million. So for $188, you have this really awesome quality book that combats all the weaknesses of every other book test I've ever seen. And you have this really awesome product that just works. So if you're going to ask me, do I think it's worth 188 bucks? I'm going to say, yeah, I think it is. Who is this for? If you're someone looking to add a book test to your repertoire, I think this is a great product and you should get it. If you already do a book test and you want to add a different dynamic to your book test where you have one phase where someone thinks of the beginning of the letter and then you have someone else think of the end of the letter and then you figure out both words going ping pong between the two, then this is perfect and you should get it. You could totally get this and use it in conjunction with other routines and other types of forces and make a whole routine, because ultimately this book is a utility and I love utilities. So if you're someone who is a creative and has some really cool ideas in which this will suit you, by all means get it. And if you're gonna get it, make sure you get it from pipermagic.com.au and use discount code PiperGuys. So you'll get a discount on all of your Piper Magic purchases. Not just on this product, but all purchases, whether it be playing cards, sponge bowls, or anything else you might need. Also, don't forget to scope out the Magic Guys podcast, which Piper Magic proudly sponsor. Every week, my good friends Josh Nabito and Doug Kahn and I, we get together, we talk all things magic, and we have a lot of laughs along the way, so be sure to scope that out as well. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I thank you all for watching and sticking around. If there's anything else you would like me to review, please just pop it in the comments, and I'll reach out to the suppliers and see if we can get a copy of it and review it for you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Piper Magic Product Review. Peace.